Hey, bro, don't forget, it ain't the first 48, bro. It's 60 minutes, bro.
We heard a whole lot of lip service, but hey, anybody can do that. But between them lines,
come with the kid, you best not miss. Even the score now, we need to score now. Back on that wall, when you hear that call, you know it's going down. We play from beginning to ending, you know how we finish. Turn to the bank, gotta handle our business. We need the ball, so it's time to go get it. Play with your heart when you hit, make like, who you with? You know I'm with. You come to the bank and get out of line, we sending a blitz. Say who you with? You know I'm with. That purple and black, and when we attack, you know what it is.
You're now locked into Zone 32.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Zone 32 podcast. We have a quintet tonight. I don't know where the fuck Grant is, but my name is Jake. His name is Drew. His name is Will. His name is Brandon. His name is Trippy. It's the regular season. Y'all say what's up to the people.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into it. Preseason's done. The long off season is finally fucking over. And we have actual football that counts on Thursday.
We're going to address Grant's absence. We all know where he is. He's sitting outside Dennis Leary's house, according to sources. So just thought that we should probably warn Dennis Leary and maybe send help.
No, Rescue Me wasn't that good of a show, so I don't care.
I think that him and Dennis Leary might be out putting up Ravens endorsement posters for Trump.
Kamala, you mean?
No, for Trump.
Grant's a big Kamala guy.
There you go. Well,
he has to
anyway,
combat the other teams.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Grant heard that one bird was endorsing Kamala, and he's like, "Oh, well, we can't be outdone by the Eagles," so he's going to put up Kamala endorsements. But Dennis,
there you go.
Dennis, watch it back. He's coming for you. He's really upset that Emery was not on the team. I still haven't figured that one out.
That's fine, Dennis. You should have made a better show than Rescue Me and stop stealing what's his face, fucking Bill Hicks's comedy bits. But that's nothing here nor there. The Ravens are the first game of the year. Get a rematch of the AFC Championship game at Arrowhead as they bring down the banner to celebrate the fucking Super Bowl and take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes and that one hoe ass bitch Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend or whatever. Taylor Swift's alright, but Travis Kelce's a bitch.
So we have a chief potentially joining us later. Do we want to go kind of light gear on the breakdown of the game and then wait for that dipshit to show up?
Yeah, it's fine.
He requested we hold off on any league gets here. He's a big fan of talking baseball. So he wants to
we park our cars.
He's got some baseball takes he needs to get off his chest. Yeah.
Right. We park our cars in the same garage because baseball's fucking whack.
He sponsors the weekly baseball segment, so he's a big baseball enthusiast, visual stage. But
yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're finally at fucking regular season. I don't have to talk about shit that I don't actually care about for once. Like the 53-man roster, nothing shocking. I don't even know if that starting offensive line that's been put out publicly is real. I mean, we can overreact to that and say, like, why is McCarry starting over Rosengarten? But
well, by the sound of things, I mean, the monk impressor, he was talking about all the dudes that been here previously other than Voorhees. So, I mean,
right.
It might just be McCarry. He might have just tipped his hand right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people that supposedly that first depth chart was a fucking Ryan Mink production, which why the fuck do you let that guy fall on the internet is beyond me. But
and his only value is getting cocaine from his uncle.
What?
What? Okay, so I don't know if that's true, but I'll say this. He looks like one of those douchebag dudes who will invite people over to just do some blow. Where's the fucking blow, man?
I think Jake has this backstory, the whole backstory in his head that he didn't share with anybody else. So
yeah,
nope, not at all.
Say that we should just fucking know. That was fucking what's on left field.
Dude, if you've seen Ryan Mink in person or on camera, you can tell by his face. That's all I'm saying. Like, hey, what man? I'm doing coke.
Dog lead his neck and his fucking wife's dragging him around. I'm sure. So.
Okay, so she only allows him to do a certain amount of blow at a time.
Yeah, it's only
before she pegs him.
Before they go see politicians at restaurants and scream at them.
There you go.
Do some coke to get amped up. But
nice.
According to sources, there's some video evidence of that online too, but we won't get into that. We're pro.
That's all right.
Can't be talking about team employees like that, Jake. What the fuck's wrong with you, asshole?
It's too bad.
Fucking moderator, just let us go off with this early.
Moderator going off the rails, not us, not letting us.
Moderator is off the rails.
I guess
I
we
don't
went off
believe
the
in
rails,
rails.
So we just we rails coke and go off the rails on the podcast. Is what it is.
Rails don't fucking exist.
I love, I know nobody else does, but I can't get over the fact that he's 6'8", 380. Like that's just, I don't know.
And he looks pretty athletic too.
I don't know that the starters matter at some of those positions. Like we even saw last year, there was a rotation at left tackle, so it would not surprise me if we saw, Cleveland and Falele doing a every other series thing at right stupid. Guard.
That would be totally against it. That would be terrible. We're trying to get chemistry among our offensive line. That would be very against it. Ben Cleveland's clearly not capable of starting in the NFL. He's been given every opportunity to start a job, and he cannot figure it out. So
I mean, he got just as many snaps in the preseason as
Falele did. He was playing center. I don't know. I'm out on Ben, which probably means he can have an all-pro season. That's typically how it works. Is I spent a year wishing death on Ben Powers, and all of a sudden he was a great guard for us. So yep. I'm sure.
Last year, John Simpson.
I'm sure I threatened death on Bradley Bozeman plenty of times before he became a serviceable center. So
you have to threat. You wanted to kill John Simpson after the preseason last year.
Well, I mean, there's still nobody better in the NFL at blocking it than John Simpson. Like if PFF graded you in blocking non-existent people and blocking ghosts, he'd be fucking number one.
I mean,
that fucking
listen.
guy.
I know it's a friend of Trippy, but Morgan Moses did his fair share of blocking air and also sacking Lamar Jackson.
See, Morgan Moses' issue was that he was older, so he didn't have the foot speed. It wasn't like he was just blocking nobody. It was that he couldn't get to where he was supposed to.
He was getting beat.
John Simpson would look like he a competent offensive lineman, and all of a sudden just throw his whole body at nothing. Be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? There's no protection.
Towards the end, it seemed like he was trying to take the Alejandro Villanueva record for penalties.
That too. I mean, I know that a still shot of the offensive line is kind of a dick move because it's sort of like a flowing thing, and you can't look at any one snapshot in time. But if you snapshot it at some point, John Simpson is in a blocking position in front of absolutely nobody on every play. I don't understand how he did it.
He's ready for war anytime it shows up at his doorstep.
Well, when that Metal 12th guy spawned on the field every play, he was ready for it. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck that guy. I'm glad he's gone. I got sidetracked here. Oh, have you read all of our fans freaking out about the concern how we have so many holes? Does that come across any of your guys' timeline?
I don't pay any attention to
it.
I don't use the internet enough.
It infuriates me because we had more holes into last season, and now everybody's like, "Oh, how can you be happy that the Ravens didn't go all in, best record, and then prove?" And they have all these holes, and I'm like, going into the year last year, we all, Brandon Stevens was like a corner safety hybrid who was going to be a good depth piece. And, Ronald Darby was some loser coming off a double ACL injury. Rocky Sin was our CB2, and he really wasn't that good. And everybody's freaking out about that. I mean, if you look at the line last year, you had the same thing of, you had 3 or 4 question marks across the line in terms of Morgan Moses getting older. Kevin Zeitler was older. Was Ronnie Stanley going to be healthy? Who the fuck's John Simpson? So, you had the offensive line questions last year. People pretend our wide receiver room last year was leaps and bounds better going into the year, but it was really just because Odell's in. The reality was Odell hadn't played football in 16 months or whatever it was at that point. It's you didn't know what you were getting with him. So you don't have an Odell in the wide receiver room this year, but the wide receiver room's about the same. You really don't have a bona fide number 2. The only upside to it is, if he was himself, he would have been a certified number 1 or number 2 wide receiver. So you had somebody with a pedigree and a track record. We don't really have that, but again, on paper, it's about the same. And then people act like last year's pass rush was, amazing coming into the year. We signed Kyle Van Noy week 4. It wasn't this, complete unit coming into the season. It was, you signed Clowney off the streets before the season started. So everybody freaking out right now of your roster has all these holes and blah, blah, blah. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean,
you already know it's a reason for people to complain and bitch on the internet because everything isn't perfect and fucking hunky-dory. So if they have a reason to bitch, they will find a reason to bitch. So
it's
people are being overly, I think it's one of those things where people are trying to get their takes off and get them in in a tweet so they can go back and retweet themselves if they were right. But
I mean, it is people of that group that like to do that who are the ones saying it. So
the offensive line people who are like, oh, I'm so concerned about the offensive line. You haven't seen the two most important starters on the offensive line play yet. So shut the fuck up. What are you concerned about?
If you're concerned, that's fine. They're questions. So if you're concerned that we're putting an unknown out there on the field, I can live with that. It's how does it get from I'm concerned that these guys don't have any experience to, we have a hole in our roster there that I can't get that, leap from there to there. That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, right. It's the people who are like, oh, well, we don't know what we're getting in our offensive line, and
Yeah,
we didn't improve the wide receivers enough, in their opinion anyway. So it's like, we have no chance. Shut the fuck up. That's like you start off with a somewhat logical from a somewhat logical spot, but then you immediately just like have undermined your entire point.
Right. I mean, if we go get Jamar Chase, that'd be great for the wide receiver room. But that's the only guy that's out there. It's a different tier now. And there's no shot the Bengals trade him to us, so it's not like it's
He's not getting traded to anybody. I mean,
yeah,
they'll let him sit out the whole season before they trade him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Mike Brown is like that. Unless he gets everything that he wants, he ain't giving that up.
I mean, Jamar Chase has a history of violence against women, so who knows what he's going to be capable of sitting out for all year.
Well, according to a very persistent online user of various websites.
Me.
No, a woman.
Well, yeah, I'm just I'm a voice for the victim. I'm just what's the word? Giving her message a new platform.
You're an advocate. Yeah,
I'm an advocate. Exactly. I'm just
One thing did happen this week actually, and we were very right about it. And Tyler Huntley is a Raven.
Fuck off.
Everyone was right about that.
That's right. Yep.
Are we doing
emergency QB3 for now?
He'll be the backup. He'll be the backup in a couple weeks.
Do we actually care?
No,
not at all.
Yeah. Josh Johnson will get cut, and then they'll bump Tyler Huntley up.
I think Josh Johnson. Technically, I mean, we got to get him through to the practice squad, but I don't think anybody is signing him.
I thought Tyler Huntley's real name is Snoop now too. Is that a thing? That's what I read.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We got players changing names again.
We got Namdi.
Not Namdi. I'm not a fan of Namdi. Will might remember him of that Eagles dream team. Shut down corner for the Raiders, and then all of a sudden change.
He was legit shut down on the Raiders.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was excellent on that team.
And then he went to the Eagles and sucked. So I don't know.
He got paid.
Bad vibes.
Offensive line coach coaching the defense. It is what it was.
I feel like he actually. Pretty sure after the Eagles, he went back to the Raiders and he was decent.
Yeah, but he was old at that.
No, he after the Eagles let him go, he went to the Niners, and then he was out of the league. Okay. Yeah, he went to the Niners for a second. That was like Harbaugh's last year in San Francisco. He gets fired. Namdi winds up becoming an actor. That was it.
Isn't Namdi Asamoah married to some famous actress or something?
Yeah, what's her face? Is it Kerry Washington?
Oh yeah, Kerry Washington. Yeah, yep.
Why do I know her? That name sounds familiar.
She's been. We talked. Actually, we had this exact conversation. She was in the Fantastic Four movie, in the
she's
2000s.
She's
Scandal. She's the main.
What did she do? Why did we have this conversation? I definitely.
I think it was this exact context, but it was in the chat.
Yeah.
It was like, he's married to Kerry Washington, and you were like, who the fuck is that? And we went through that exact sequence of where you would know her from.
Oh no, I know. She had some dumb tweet. That's what it was.
Maybe it was the other way around. She was married to Namdi Asamoah.
Yeah.
She is. But yeah, okay. So yeah, Tyler Huntley, he will be the backup sooner than later. Who cares?
Right. We're not going to win if he's our quarterback.
Right. So. And we're not going to win with Josh Johnson as a starter either. So it
Dennis Leary, Dennis Leary, I like our odds. He's gritty.
We could probably win a Super Bowl with him, but
hardworking.
But I heard
the next great white hope from Dundalk.
The coaching staff heard all of Grant's concerns and decided that he wasn't the guy. So
and also sorry to cut you off. We got a special guest here in the studio, Lil Key.
Oh hell yeah! Let's bring him in.
What's up, fellas?
There he is.
The man, the myth, the legend. What's good?
Ain't much. How y'all feeling?
Good.
Ready to beat the shit out of the Chiefs.
Yeah,
we'll be nice.
What we talking about though? What's the conversation, man?
We've been kind of slow playing it a little bit just because we knew you were coming, and we got possibly a Chiefs fan jumping in too, so we didn't want to like burn everything up early. But so yeah, we were just talking about Tyler Huntley's back. We were discussing Nnamdi Asomugha being married to Kerry Washington, things that are completely irrelevant to the Ravens. So yeah. What do you think about Huntley coming back?
Huntley coming back. I personally think he should jump back into the number 2 spot, but I don't think we re-signed him to the practice squad. So as we can see, that's not what's going to happen. I feel like over a few weeks, he probably get his spot back.
That's what we were just saying. We were just saying that exact thing. Yep.
I just don't think he's going to jump in immediately and just jump the roster. So that's
yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, I'm sure there's some differences to the playbook from last year, especially with a quarterback leaving.
Okay, so people have this argument. Is he capable of a more intricate playbook? I mean, probably not. Like
who are you talking about? Huntley? Yeah, no. I'm just saying. I'm sure that
Huntley
they
is
changed.
Not capable of taking on a new playbook.
What I'm saying is, I think they may have probably gone in and changed some terminology so that Huntley couldn't go to Cleveland and just basically give them all our, just everything that he knows and have it actually make sense. So they probably changed some shit, but he'll be the backup quarterback. It's just it doesn't matter because if he's playing, then we're fucked to begin with. But
no, for real.
Yeah, I mean it's Lamar, and then there's a very steep drop off. We're never going to have somebody who's on Lamar's level. So
right, I mean it's so rare that a team with a an average or subpar quarterback does anything of any significance, but especially if it's the backup coming in for an MVP. That's
when you get a and does well. Typically, it's Nick Foles, Joe Flacco, like a guy who's been around the league for a while and was good at one point.
Yeah,
and just kind of recaptures it for 6, 8, 10 weeks in a row, and things work out.
Foles, Foles was drafted there to be their starting quarterback, so it's.
But then he had left and he
L.A.
was on
not
Josh
L.A.
McDaniels,
St. Louis or whatever.
Yeah, St. Louis. He was on that one Anthony McDaniels team, I think.
Yeah, well, but what I mean is like a guy like that, a backup who is put into that situation, the weight of the situation isn't going to be as heavy on him because he's used to being a starter and the expectations and all that shit. Whereas like Tyler Huntley was never made to be a franchise quarterback to take a team deep in the playoffs, anything like that.
If you listen to some of our fans, he was like the greatest thing ever, and we should, let Lamar walk. And
what can Lamar do that Tyler Huntley can't? Isn't that the famous tweet?
Yeah, I think that was true.
No, that was not Trippy. Don't put that on Trippy. He's here. He hasn't said anything. He's here though.
I just want to pull him out of the woodwork. You think Trippy knows he's here?
I don't know, man. Let me see if he's texted me or anything.
There's a good shot that Trippy like accidentally clicked the link and is just wandering around Baltimore and God knows what.
He's in here. Eventually we'll hear from him, I'm sure.
All right, good.
He did text me. He thought that we were recording at 10:30, so we're at 10:36 on the dot right now. So I think his brain is going to get into podcast mode here shortly.
He should be actually arriving.
And no sign of our ombudsman.
No, not yet. Let me make sure he hasn't. Nope, he hasn't responded or seen the link.
I don't think he'd see when he sees messages.
I think when you're in a group, you can always see.
No, because every time it only says one person, and it's you. Even though he's responding, saying all kinds of slanderous things about the Ravens that I would like to address face to face with him. He's a key. I think VD was on the last time he was on too. It might have been before the AFC Championship.
Yeah, he was. That's right. We had 8 of us.
Yeah. That's the same man.
Yeah,
that's the same man.
He's had quite some wild takes about the Ravens this offseason that I'd like to discuss with him about. People not coming to training camp, but he's sweeping all his team's felonies under the rug. Thinks that felonies
keeps bringing up automobile issues with the Ravens when the Chiefs lead the league in dead and maimed motorists.
Yeah, I mean, people forget Britt Reed maimed a 5-year-old driving drunk. Andy Reid has still not disavowed him. So, and Chiefsaholic, big time Chiefs fan. Robbing banks, holding guns on pregnant women. So, escaping bail, like just a bad organization. Talked about him.
Yep.
Rashi Rice, not sure why he's free, but
I don't know how he didn't get suspended.
It is very weird because there's guys who have had ongoing, charges and awaiting trial, all this other bullshit, who have been put on the exempt list or suspended like outright, and the league is just like, oh no, you're good. Like, what the fuck? This is the most obvious bullshit. This is like so obvious and clear that he did it. He's admitted to it.
Yeah, I mean, I
What are we
tweeted a
doing?
video of him leaving the scene. I don't know why else,
Red-handed.
I still get comments on that, like every other day, just like people. I tweeted this like 3 months ago. Fuck off. It's very obviously not Rushy Rice, but yeah. All right, so should we get into? I have
All right.
because I keep seeing people talk about, Bateman's going to get 100 yards
Do it.
receiving, Zay Flowers going to get 100 yards receiving, Mark Andrews going to go nuts. Like, I want to break the single game rushing record, and I want Derrick Henry to break the single game rushing record. So I want the team rushing record, and I want Derrick Henry to go for at least 96 yards on the ground. Like, if Lamar only throws 5 passes, just run up the score and just run the ball down their throat, I would be thrilled with that. Prove to the fans that you've learned your mistake from last year. Like, this is a Chiefs team that you can run on. It's not like they've, added all these, like, run-stuffing bench guys. Like, they're still the same Chiefs that, you can gash on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't – plus you signed Derrick Henry.
Yeah, impose your will.
Yeah.
Like to your logic, Drew. I mean, he does.
Carries,
this is
300 yards and 7 touchdowns. I'd be thrilled with that out of Derrick Henry. That'd be a hell of a debut.
This is a team he averages the most yards against, right, per carry?
Yeah,
his career best is against the Chiefs.
7.5 or 5 points.
Yeah, something like this. Hey,
I'm pretty sure
you might as well give him the work.
He has like almost 500 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns. I think he even has a passing touchdown against the Chiefs.
Yeah, and so this debate of like this is going to be a Bateman breakout game. It's like, no, don't throw the ball. Like, please, like let's run.
Certainly not to him.
I spent the better part of the last 8 months saying, ripping John Harbaugh for only running the ball 6 times. Like, let's correct that mistake.
Right.
Not to mention, if you're going to call a play action pass, you might need to run the ball more than once just to fucking get the defense to buy in and actually set the linebackers up so you have a space to go over the middle between the linebackers and safety. It'll help your passing game. So fucking run the goddamn ball.
They need to be they need to be committed to their identity. They really have to.
Yes.
It's important, I think, to set the tone that way. Especially coming off that AFC Championship game. That's the bad taste in everyone's mouth. So, I mean, you went and got Derrick Henry. Fucking use the guy.
How many rushes he should have?
How many what?
Rushes do you think he should have?
So I think there's a point of delineation with him. If you can get him 20 carries or 20 touches anyway, he's more productive. You do run the risk at his age now of overusing him. So I don't think you should be giving him 20 carries a game necessarily.
I'm not a fan of that statement though. Like, people keep saying, no, he old. I don't think he old. The stats don't say that.
No, you will hit a wall at some point. He is a freak of nature though. But so I'm saying, like, I think in a game like this, you gotta commit to giving the guy 20 touches.
If we're up 20 points or 21 points and he's got 18 carries, yeah, fine. Don't go crazy and don't feed him at every play. But like, if it's a close game and the run's working, like, and it ends up with, he has 35 touches, so be it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and like, I think some people look at it and they're like, oh yeah, he needs 20 touches to get like into a rhythm. That's not it. It's he wears the defense out the more he touches the ball, because the fucking defenders do not want to have to tackle him 20 times.
Exactly.
So I've got his stats from StatMuse pulled up against KC. The 4 instances they went up against each other. His average is 19.5 attempts with an average of 111.8 yards.
Jeez.
Yeah, so
I think if you look at his career, over the course of his career, yeah, the difference for him in when he touches the ball 20 times when he doesn't. Now, obviously, he's had good games with under 20 touches, but if you average it out, it's a significant jump when he touches it 20 times.
It's also, that's a flawed looking at it, because if you think about it, if your team's down, you're not going to be running the ball as much. So there's games where he gets stuffed out the gate, and then the Titans were chasing 20 points, and he wasn't running the ball as often.
But there were also several years where he was splitting carries. That was the issue.
That too.
They weren't using him properly. But like when
carries?
What's that?
You say Henry was splitting carries?
Yeah, remember they went and got
back in the day with Deion Lewis, fucking Tajay Spears later.
Was he on a team with Chris Johnson at any point too?
No, Chris Johnson was long gone.
I thought he may have come back for a little farewell tour.
There was somebody before though.
There was someone else that came in
It
who
was
was
DeMarco Murray, right?
Might have been.
No,
DeMarco
not on
Murray.
that. He wasn't on the same team. That would have been really redundant to have those two.
Right.
There was another guy though that they signed.
It took Vrabel coming in and being like, "Oh, the 6'3", 250-pound guy who runs a 4.4 is really good. We should give him."
DeMarco Murray and Jalston Fowler.
Fowler is the fullback, right, from fucking Alabama, big dude.
The big thing though was when Vrabel made the change to Art Smith. That's when
Arthur Smith was
usage.
Wow,
changed.
This guy's a freak of nature and won a Heisman. Maybe I should give him the ball more.
Right.
Fuck you, Matt LaFleur. I'll give him the ball.
Real smart coach by the Titans. This is why, talk about like they're poorly coached and shit. Like you look back at things like that and you're just like, yeah, that's just ridiculous that people would even start like criticizing Harbaugh. We've never whiffed.
No. I mean,
I would say
let's not jinx it, but I can't imagine that they went and got Derrick Henry and they're not going to use him the way he should be used.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't imagine. It's a lose-lose situation, regardless of what happens week one. What's that in?
How was it a lose-lose situation?
Basically, I get the idea.
Earlier,
if you beat him Thursday, hooray! What does that do for you in January? Because the only thing people are going to say is,
as some game like go away.
They need to calm the fuck down. This is week one.
I just want to beat the fuck out of everybody on the schedule.
Right.
Yes.
And there's like a little added bonus, Chiefs banner night, and it's opening night for the NFL. All eyes are on you. You have a chance to, ruin their ring ceremony. Like, fucking take it and bury them if you can. But it's not like that doesn't avenge the AFC Championship game loss.
No,
it's just another notch on your belt.
Yeah. So the name of this episode is Redemption Season, and it's not because of this game in particular. It's the first game of this season, and also because the bourbon I'm drinking is, you see it, Redemption. So it is a redemption season. It's not a redemption game. It's not like if we win this game, it changes anything about the AFC championship game, and it doesn't matter because we still have to beat them again.
Even if we lose this game, reality is like that sucks, but like it's just a regular season.
No, yeah, I agree. But I do understand what Brandon is saying, lose, because like I just said, if we win, Chiefs fans and really dumbasses on TV are going to be like, well, they still got to do it in the playoffs. It doesn't change anything about the AFC Championship game. And then if we win, they're going to say
there is no easier way
to do it in the playoffs.
Clicks and views than saying negative things about the Ravens.
Right.
Yeah.
If you put Lamar anywhere outside the top 5 in a quarterback nonsense ranking you're doing on your show, you're going to get 5 times as many views on social media clips as you would on any other normal clip that you posted. And the new thing is to do the power ranking, but the Ravens like 8th or 9th, so they can be like, oh, we think they're a really good team, but then it's still like, yeah, but you're being an asshole. Like they're one of the better teams in football.
They have the out to be like, oh, they're top 10.
Yeah, they're top 10. How am I disrespecting them?
Oh, they have plenty of room to move up as the.
It's like exactly what the fuck you're doing. You're trying to rile up, children of Ravens Twitter who are gonna quote tweet you with their 50,000 followers and fucking get you, Twitter blue check. But unless you're in Brazil, then you can't get a Twitter blue check anymore. But
or even sign in.
Yeah, that's
Rest in peace, Pedro.
I see action over Trippy's moving around. I think he woke up.
Kyle Hamilton get a $20,000 fine. I want to kill.
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm on.
Amen 95. To that, Zamboni. Amen.
I thought you might be in the car.
Thanks.
I'm on 95 trying to focus right now, man. I can't see at night.
It'd be like that, player.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's kind of a
my
problem.
vision over here. My vision. Yeah, you're right. I can see if I put the high beams on, but see, that's kind of rude. You feel me?
You got the
little bit.
Bro, I
drive with my high beams on all the time. Fuck other people.
I can't look. The last time I drove from Cincinnati, it was me and Hassan, bro. I drove with the high beams on the whole fucking time. You heard me. I swear to God, I did. I couldn't see. That's the only way I can see and focus. You feel me? You got the high beams on. Yeah, you can see everything. If you're worried about other stuff, you got high beams to see, put them on. Hey, if they see them high beams coming, get out my way.
Exactly. It's all about your safety then. So we need you to get home safe. We don't really care about other people on the road.
What y'all here talking about, man? Y'all know who gonna get majority of the carries, like majority of the season, man. They saving Derrick Henry for the postseason. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, so they're gonna put Justice Hill. Will's boy Justice Hill's gonna
not do that. That's
I ain't saying 30. No, I'm not saying 30 carries though, but I'm saying though he probably going. I don't know how I say it. Like majority of the carries is no, but you get what I'm saying though. I feel like we not really going to burn Derrick Henry out. Like I feel like we really trying. Damn, you know what? Yeah, fuck that. We really trying to save him for the playoffs because that's what we really going. You feel what I'm saying?
They're
But we
probably going
still
to have
going to use him
workload
though.
management.
He's going to get his carries.
Least.
I think a
But he
sweet
still gonna
spot
get
for
his
him.
carry. But he's still gonna get his carries too though. But I don't think we gonna really like.
A sweet
You
spot
feel
for him
me?
is 15 touches. 15 touches is
That's
a
what I was
fair.
gonna say. 15,
Yeah.
15, good.
Yeah.
And then once the season, like in the playoffs, shit, start boosting that motherfucker up. Like,
Because
you feel me?
he'll have a couple games where, you know, he'll be 10 touches in and he'll have 150. He has those games where he'll break 2 long runs
So
or
one
whatever.
of our criticisms of Harbaugh is, you know, his game feel and like going with the flow. You know, something's not working, change it up, and vice versa. Don't get away from what works. So if you let Derrick Henry touch the ball 10 times in the first quarter and he's got 150 yards rushing, keep fucking feeding that guy.
Yes, agreed.
If he doesn't,
absolutely.
you know, he's got 10 touches and he's got 50 yards and, you know, he hasn't really broken one yet, yeah, maybe you go with some change of pace guys. But, you know, I think this is a good test for Harbaugh in terms of did he learn from his mistakes?
Oh yeah, by the way,
that's gonna
feel the pulse of the game.
Right.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, by the way, I think I do think Bateman gonna have a big game Thursday.
No.
Everybody keep like when I see everybody like all of the players are constantly hyping him right now.
Yeah, I mean,
they're trying. It's positive reinforcement.
Hey, Lil Key, what you think, bro? What you think he gonna do? I don't know.
I like Bateman for like a good 30, 35 yards to start the season off.
See, that's
a fair expectation.
That's a fair expectation, but see, that's nasty for him to be a former first round draft pick, bro. Like,
but when you guys say Likely and Andrews, it's I don't know.
Yeah,
bro.
right. I know they gonna eat, but I'm just saying though, based off the couple little targets he gonna get, he should be able to.
Well,
so Key, you're not.
Look at his. You got to
big
judge
Twitter
him off
guy.
of his current contract, not his
I
draft status.
think he gonna score Thursday. I swear. I don't know why it just keep playing in my head, bro. I really think he gonna score. He gonna score. He gonna have over 80 yards.
And then you woke up and
he gonna have over 2.5 catches. And then you got that motherfucking Justin keep talking about stay on the other side. Hey, bro, check this out, little boy. You keep talking about real shit, yo. Let's check this out, bro. Cause like motherfuckers always want beef with Trippy and shit, bro. I'm not with all that beef. You're a little ass kid to me. Check this out, little boy. I don't give a fuck who you like, bro. I'm a Ravens fan at the end of the day.
Yeah,
just tell your man play better. The fuck,
right?
He even said it his own fucking
can you
self.
trust?
That's what I told him. That's what I told him the other day in Ramey's replies. I said,
Yeah,
all right,
I said the same thing.
Do that and then do it again week 2. Then we can talk.
The fuck.
I lost all faith in he thought
you got away coming from
that was just he's not capable of it. He can't see. He's clearly
I ain't gonna lie, he lost me that Steelers game, bro. He dropped that wide open fucking touchdown, bro. Like that shit was
I was
crazy,
disgusted
bro.
after
Like,
that.
He was
listen, any one of us, this is not an exaggeration. A lot of times people will be like, I could do that. Any one of us could have caught that.
Shit, I would have caught that.
He was
uncovered. I would have caught that.
Completely uncovered.
Bro, he was open. You know what it was, though? I'm going to tell you what it was. Bro, look at the play again, bro. He was scared to get hit, bro. All he had to do was hurry up and catch the ball and drop to the ground. He was scared to get hit, bro.
Pussy.
Because how you dropped the ball? You was wide open. That shit hit your hands, bro.
He needs to get the fuck out of here.
His hands in
you
front
can't
of his
be a soft receiver
face.
in the north.
It wasn't.
You're gonna get
was
hit.
nothing. 0 out of 10 difficulty of that catch. It was the ball was thrown right where it needed to be. Hands out in front of him, hit him directly in his stone hands, and the motherfucker fell to the ground.
Hey, yo, how many touchdowns he got again for his career?
4.
Look, watch this, right? Look, right? He got 4 career touchdowns, right? I think I can name four great career highlights of them.
Here's a crazy stat, and Shane, you know that guy Shane, Ravens fan. He loves to remind people of this. The Ravens have never won a game where he's had over 60 yards catching.
Hammering under 50 or under 60.
They've never won if he's gone over 60, and he hasn't gone over 60. I think he's gone over 60 like 3 times ever.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That's really bad.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's
This is
bad.
like J.K. Dobbins was said.
That is
anytime
actually-
he touched the ball. Anytime he touched the ball more than 15 times, he lost. And
Yep.
that went back to like college. Too.
No, but
And I
see,
think high school for him.
no. You
No,
can't
same
even say
guy,
that.
Trippy.
You can't even say that. You can't even say that though,
Same
because
guy.
one thing about JK was a dog. I don't give a fuck if he was injured
If
or
he was
not.
a
My
dog,
man,
he would have came to my
He
house and
was.
fought me
For
when he
sure.
promised. He didn't.
all
'cause he's not a dog.
whatever.
If he
I
put his,
don't want-
put his legs
all right,
back,
hey,
your problem.
no comment on that, Drew. But you know
And
that
Son
JK was
Haskins
a
is gonna take his
dog,
job.
bro. If anybody know that, JK was a dog.
JK's ceiling way higher than Rashad Bateman's, and he did show at times.
And that's what I'm
that he's
saying.
capable
They
of it,
should have
but-
kept feeding my man. But now they brought Derrick Henry in, and that's what they
mean,
gonna do. But I understand.
No, I mean, but
understand
JK
he was
also
injured.
JK burned all his opportunities, man.
Yeah, he got injured.
Yeah. Well, if you get
That's
hurt
all.
every fucking time you touch the ball, basically.
Imagine he beats the shit out of me. Like he'd be like a Baltimore. He
Yep.
blew that opportunity. Got hurt every
Hey, yo,
time
you
he
know
touched
what's
the ball.
crazy though? If he never got hurt, he would have been the top 5 running back in the league right now.
Yeah, I'd be a top 5
Probably-
running back.
probably top
White
3.
guy too. Like sometimes shit just doesn't work out, Trippy.
Exactly.
You like that?
Back to the
Remember-
running back, what is the like? What's Keaton Mitchell looking like for like his like aim?
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think like I hope
I
I'm
think
wrong.
it's
I don't think
probably
he playing
week
this year.
6, maybe.
You don't think he coming back at all this
I
year?
don't think he playing this year, bro.
I think we see him like
or
10,
maybe
11,
later in the
like, later
season.
yeah.
Yeah, he'll
He
get cold by the time he
might
come
be
out.
active. He might be active,
like
you know,
week 10,
week
like
6,
you
week
said.
7, but
I think week
Yeah.
10 is a realistic expectation. Like if we don't see him by week 10, then we might see him go on the season-long IR.
I
Yeah,
would
my
say
bad. Hold
probably
on.
anywhere between
Let me
anywhere
rephrase
between
that though. Although I
week
said I
6
don't think
and
he's
week
gonna play
11.
this season. Only reason why I don't think he's gonna play this season because this hit me out, right? I feel like there's no reason to rush him back. And if we rush him back, I mean, when he come back, I want him at least be 100%. I don't want us to rush him back just to, you feel me, just to have him back. Because you got to think about this, right? This probably be Justice Hill last year here. So he going to be in a contract year.
Yep.
So he probably going to be
absolutely.
balling out. And then you
Well,
still
so if he
got
doesn't get hurt though, so if he doesn't get hurt, he's been known to have that happen.
I think
Yeah.
you see
The last
Keaton Mitchell
2
coming back to
seasons
practice
he's gotten
around
hurt.
week 6, and then week 8 to 10 he's getting in the game, and by like week 13 he's 5-6 touches a game, which is all we need for this.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I hope he come back though, because especially like if our offense already like clicking, bro, and then you keep Mitchell back. Oh my goodness.
And last
He'd be
year,
the lightning
remember?
in the back.
Yeah, last year it wasn't like he was like week 1 out of the gate. He was killing it. He crept up and got his touches, and then he turned every time they gave him a touch, he turned it into something
It was
big.
that Seahawks game. He went crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. So he doesn't need he's the opposite of Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, like you want to give him volume because he wears out defenses and then like he'll break a big one or whatever. But Keaton Mitchell, just get him on the field, and like you said, like when he first comes back, you don't want to overuse it. So
Imagine
give him
you had to tackle
5 or 6
Derrick
touches,
Henry.
and 5 or 6 touches, he can do a lot with that.
Imagine you
Hey,
had to
hey,
tackle
hey, yo,
Derrick
you know
Henry
how
the
we-
whole game, and
you
then
know
you
how
got to
I-
tackle Keaton Mitchell.
You know how the offense can beat the Chiefs Thursday? And it's some real shit. Bro, we gotta start running no huddle, yo. Like like the way how our offense is set up with the athletes we got, the players, it's no reason why Lamar not running no huddle. Like, come on.
I think
now.
that might be one of the reasons why he lost that weight. I think that might have that might be one of the factors just for him
It
to be
could
able
be.
to move quicker. Not running
Bro, you got to, bro.
running
like,
running tempo for the quarterback. You got to be in good cardio shape. So I think he's
Pat
ready.
Mahomes be doing that shit, and he not like.
It's different though. The way Lamar runs a 2-minute offense, a lot of those plays, like it's real quick. If the play doesn't work, he's gone. He's running. So like he's got to get back to the line, call a play, run the next play, and the guy is running at full speed the whole time.
Man, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like this, like don't get me wrong, right? I love the Ravens, but it comes to a point, right, when it's time for them just to like put that shit together. Like the offense, like I never saw the Ravens have like a main passing offense. Like don't get me wrong, I love the running game, but I hate like that shit starting to get on my nerves when they say, well, we a run first team. No, fuck that. We should be a balanced team, but at the same time, we should mix it up with though all right, shit. We know they can run, but also they can pass the ball. You get
but
what I'm
here's the
saying?
thing, though. To be a run first team in today's NFL, it is more of a balanced attack. Where you're running the ball. If you're considered a run first team, you're running the ball 45-50% of the time. So it's about half. The teams who sling it, or they might call them balanced, they're throwing it 2/3 of the fucking time. So all you're doing is fucking slinging it anyway.
Lamar does best kind of like quick decision making territory where, his ability to run has a linebacker cheating a step or a safety cheating in a step and, exploiting that. So I want the ball out of his fastly. You take your deep shots here and there, but like we should be just, drop back, get rid of the ball, drop back, get rid of the ball. And, like Trippy said, up tempo, get to the line,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? Up tempo, positive yards. Like, come on, man. Like,
But also historically speaking, a lot of our passing attack has always been, traditionally speaking, with the tight end groups.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that too, but shit, receivers be open too, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys just set up plays and shit. Like, we know what the running game going on.
So, in 2019, which, it was a historically great offense, they were, I believe, the only team in the history of the NFL to average over 200 yards passing and rushing every game.
Yep.
So, like, that's balance. So you want to talk about balance. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to run the ball 50% of the time. But if you can get 200 yards of rushing out of every single game using the weapons that you have, it's going to make you a more efficient passing team. Efficiency is really what it's all about. Using every snap to as well as you possibly can. So I think getting Derrick Henry is them, because like in 2019 we had Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram comes obviously from the same.
Mark Ingram was the dog, bro. That's what? That's what we need.
It's the same concept, though. Same concept of a guy that he is a, before he was here, he was a number one running back. He was a guy who would get 15-20 carries a game. He came in and then he was getting 11 to 15 touches with us.
Yeah, but see, Mark Ingram was more like he was a hype man and shit. I feel like that's what we need on the team,
he was
bro.
Productive too. He's put up over 1,000 yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's literally a midget version of Derrick Henry.
Right.
There's photo evidence of that.
Derrick Henry's predecessor, right?
So. Yeah.
No,
yeah, you right.
Who was in between? Bo Scarborough?
I think it was Scarborough.
Oh my God.
Or TJ
Yeldon.
Biggest miss in NFL history was Bo Scarborough.
It don't matter, but
I thought he was going to be fucking great.
They said Mark Ingram was the one that opened it up for running back.
Yeah.
Well, and it was Earl Thomas on the defense getting in people's face too. Nobody likes to talk about that, but
Trent Richardson came from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
He did. He came.
He was right.
He was right after. He was after Mark Ingram.
He was after Mark Ingram.
He was after Mark Ingram. He was the one that everyone hyped up.
I thought he was the one before. Okay.
No, he was part of that in between.
Huh.
Yeah, he's a part of the in between between Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry.
What's that?
He played for the Ravens.
Kenyon Drake too.
Matt Miller, NFL draft scout.
Wasn't Eddie Lacy also part of that in between?
He was.
Oh yeah,
fat bastard.
God damn,
Bama had
running backs came out of there.
Yeah.
I told you, they had some mean ass running
Eddie
backs.
Lacy, China food.
Yo, that
His
man,
old tweets are almost as good as Jerry Jeudy, Big Bird.
That's what we should have got, yo. That's what we should have got.
The wildest thing about Jerry Jeudy is
that he wears a Star of David.
He wears a Star of David, and they go, "Why you wear that?" He goes, "Because people call me Jew." No, dude. No. Yeah, that can't be your nickname. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't say that. Your nickname can't be Jew.
You can't say that.
That's reserved for the Jews. You just can't be him. That can't be it. You got to pick a new nickname.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Get a new chain.
He should have been a Raven, yo. That's Jerry Jeudy, man. Jerry Jeudy, if you listen to the podcast, I'm trying to tell you, bro. You should have been a Raven.
It's fucking crazy. He's a Brown, right?
Bro, that's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Bro, when he was in Baltimore that time with Lamar, bro, I said, yo, I know you would love to be a Ravens, bro. He was smiling so hard, bro, and that's crazy because now when I'm going to say, hey, bro, didn't I say you would love to be a Raven? Now you are Brown.
And they paid him, too. They paid him.
Yeah, they did.
That's all the Browns known for is paying. Like, be honest with me, right? If one of y'all was a GM, right, and you know damn well the Browns ain't never do shit. Like, what has the Browns ever done? They never won a division title. You feel me? I mean,
not since before I was born, I think, or
right,
maybe a year, maybe the year I was born.
The most remarkable thing they've done in the past 30 years is blow out Pittsburgh in the playoffs with Baker Mayfield.
Right, but I'm talking about the AFC North division. They never won that
So
before,
2002.
Bro.
We're not talking about
never
the Central.
won it. Yeah, never. Not
yeah,
one
they've
time.
never won the AFC North title.
That's what I'm saying. They trash.
They are.
All they known for is paying quarterbacks. So if you're a GM, what is you possibly telling your draft pick? Like you know how EDC when they be showing behind the scenes and shit when he be talking to the players, he be like, yeah, you ready to go win a championship? Like, what is they possibly what is Browns front office possibly telling draft picks and free agent when they coming in here?
You ready to go 1-31 over the next 2 years?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're a professional.
I will line your pockets fatter than possible.
That's about it.
EDC out here like, you ready to win championships? And the Browns GM out here saying, hey, you ready to get paid? Like, that's crazy. Yo, the Browns is trash. And they hyped up about that new bank stadium. What that shit called? Huntington Bank? The fuck is Huntington Bank? I never heard of that.
They changed their name again?
Yeah,
that was First Energy Stadium. They changed it again?
Yep.
Yeah, last year it was.
Damn.
They're getting a new stadium. They're getting a new stadium.
Last year it was Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Well, if Cleveland didn't give them a new stadium at this point, if you didn't learn your lesson from losing your team, they become the Ravens. The Ravens are a perennial contender, 2 Super Bowl wins, win the division on a frequent basis. Like we are one of the teams everyone aspires to be like in the league.
Yep.
And the Browns, the whole reason that they lost the team is they were like, fuck it, you got to keep playing in this dump. Well, guess what? Now you better fucking get a new stadium, or else they're gonna go to, I don't know.
Yo, they better have.
Where's the next city to get a team? Because that's where they'll fucking go. Fucking Canada, Toronto, Montreal. Who knows?
Canada's not allowed to have the NFL.
Art Modell better be in the NFL Hall of Fame now too. If they get that new stadium, because that's crazy.
I thought he already
plus,
was.
they gotta get get approval by the state.
Art Modell is not in the NFL Hall of Fame
because that whole Art Modell rule.
We've gotten a little bit off topic, just killing time. I don't know if he'd be joining us.
No, he said he's stuck at work.
Yeah, that's good.
No,
fuck the Chiefs. We don't want to talk about the Chiefs.
Fuck
the Chiefs, man.
So he got attacked by he gets attacked by bears quite often.
No, he got attacked. No, fuck that. He got attacked by a raven. A couple raven birds.
He got attacked by a
raven bird
wolf costume and took all his money.
Yep, I believe
Free Chief Harlot.
No, don't free him. He's a bad person.
He needs to be.
That's a crazy person.
Incarcerate him. Keep
I still can't believe I met him, bro. I never thought in my life that. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
He was like, he was the most normal guy I've ever met wearing a wolf costume.
Bro, it was crazy, bro, because remember, right? Remember when we lost to the Bengals, some shit, when Snoop did that dumbass shit? I think if we would have beat the Bengals, we would have went to Kansas City, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and he had
we would have.
Bro, I was talking to him, bro. That shit was crazy. He was talking about linking up and all that, and I was all crazy.
Yeah, he wanted to use your house to stolen, money with the die packs and shit. Try to get you, locked up.
No, he wasn't coming. No, he wasn't coming to my shit. I would have met his ass in Kansas City because that's where we would have had to play at.
Oh, you could have robbed his house and gotten redemption for
It would have been like, Trippy, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bank real quick whole time. I don't know what the fuck he doing. He done robbed the bank.
People
it's like that fucking scene from Don't Be a Menace. The fucking driving scene.
Then hold on, you know what else crazy? So that was the year you know what? Yeah, that was the year that they won the Super Bowl. Because he showed me his tickets. He showed me 2 tickets, right? He showed me Pat Mahomes, the win MVP. He put 10,000 on it. And he put 10,000 on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. And I ain't gonna lie, both of them motherfuckers cash.
Yeah, and he probably used those funds
but
to pay back
he placed the bet with ill-gotten gains. That's highly illegal.
Nobody's investigated Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes sold him some painting at like a Met Gala type auction, for charity allegedly. But I want the Mahomes Foundation to investigate.
Yep.
taking
you
funds
need to audit
from local banks and
I
stores.
hope we see them motherfuckers again. Yo, I want a rematch. AFC Championship and rematch. It's only right. It's only
I
right.
agree.
A rematch at the bank.
All right, do we want to get into, I don't know, do we start with parlays? Do we start with score? What do we want to do here?
Let's do scores and do a little breading props.
I'm gonna get the
get the purple
odds.
pantsalytics out.
I will tell you this. I was going through all the bonuses that are available right now on FanDuel. There's a 50% profit.
They also have a no sweat bet as well.
That's not fun. No sweat bets are lame.
Yeah, it caps what you get back. So
well, and also like, what's the point of gambling if you're not going to lose? You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm gonna use it, but
no, it makes sense though. It's a no sweat.
Here's a good question right here.
Usually when you put bets in, you be sweating, so it's like you really sweating, but you're not.
Okay,
sweating
but Trippy, I was standing up at my tub screaming at Temple to cover a 42.5 point spread on a random like Saturday night. Like you can't get that with a no sweat bet. I wouldn't care.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Yo, Drew.
Yes.
On the screen.
Chiefs also had a bye during January 6th. That we ever? Yeah, I mean that's fair. His wife is a big stolen election. Harrison Butker was definitely at the Capitol on January 6th.
Damn, you hit a grand slam. Wow.
I got a guided tour from AOC again.
Jake, I can't say COVID on the podcast, freaking out, but all of a sudden we're, spitting January 6th conspiracies here. What's going on?
You said Cage.
You're goddamn right. The man behind the mask is starting to come out. You can talk COVID if you want to talk COVID.
God forbid I fucking say, maybe the vaccine wasn't a great idea. Jake's like, oh, I gotta go. Time for me to die.
You wouldn't say that.
From AOC.
So it looks like the money line for Baltimore is 128.
Is it still 3?
It was 132.
Yeah, last I saw, the spread was 3. Most people are taking the points. But the money line is heavily favored in the Chiefs. Last I saw.
Yeah, money line is negative 152.
What's the money line? What's the Ravens money line now?
128 per FanDuel. So Chiefs is 152.
You want to get in the analytics first? We have 7 more games, and then Will might kill himself live on stream. So
I ain't gonna lie though. I be kind of scared with the Ravens money line though, yo.
Why?
I'm taking the Ravens -3.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Because last time I had a nice parlay, and I was so worried about Gus Edwards scoring, boy. I ain't never think that the Ravens was going to do. You feel me? Did that shit fuck my parlay up against the Browns last year?
So the value on this. Hold up.
You gotta do the basics. What you doing?
What's your perfect parlay? Let's cook it, man.
I personally, I like the money line. I like the money line. It's plus 128.
I would bet it.
You're at minus 120 on getting those 3 points. I don't see a whole lot of value in the spread there.
No. Derrick Henry anytime should be on any ticket too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I think that's
the baseline for every single Ravens parlay that you place until further notice is a Derrick Henry touchdown, Lamar Jackson over 25 rushing yards, and Mark Andrews over 25 receiving. And I would throw in if you want to like, depends on how long you like to go on your parlays, but Lamar Jackson over 175 passing yards. That's like a foundation for every single. Now you can take the Derrick Henry anytime touchdown out of there if you don't want to get too risky.
Then you do 50 plus rushing yards.
Yeah, exactly.
And what was the Mark Andrews one?
25 receiving yards.
Yeah, 25 receiving. Yeah.
Would you? So you telling me you would put that on your ticket though?
Every ticket. Yeah. I would put that on every ticket.
That's what we did last year.
What was the one?
You put the Ravens money line on your parlay.
That's called
safe.
No, this week I would. This week I would. Just because if you're gonna put any whether it be the money line or a spread, I just don't see any value in betting that the +3. If
I'm doing
minus 120
everything.
versus plus 128.
I'm doing everything.
What was that last one after Mark Andrews?
Lamar 175 plus.
Lamar 175 plus passing.
All right, Lamar 175.
I'm pretty sure his line is set at like 221.
Is that 221? No, is that 217?
Well, it's 217 right now.
217. So that's what I'm saying. If you're
been like that,
if you're gonna do a parlay, I'm saying if you're laying a foundation for your parlay, then go 175 plus. 175
we didn't do
plus.
That last year, 200 yards.
So if we're gonna do the under, It's or for what everything
I
you
like the
just said.
175 coming out the gate. It's only negative 400.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you put a $10 wager on for
They got
Baltimore
that on
covering the
FanDuel?
spread,
Yeah,
this is on FanDuel.
Negative 188.
I'm getting pay for a $10 wager of 175 payout, 66 payout for those.
You getting what? How much full payout?
If for the Ravens money line over or taking the over, taking the Baltimore Ravens spread of +3, Lamar Jackson under 217, Mark Andrews under 46.5 is going to be for a $10 wager is going to be 175 66 payout.
Oh yeah, that ain't bad.
No, that Mark Andrews risky though.
But if you take the over for Mark Andrews with the 46.5, it's going to be 246.03.
I kind of like over.
Gotta take the over there.
Man, I like Lamar 225, Bateman 25 yards, Zay 50 yards.
You won't see Bateman on my goddamn fuck that.
Oh,
I'm just giving out. I'm giving out. You know me, bro. You know I like to do little risky shit too. I'm gonna make a little 25 leg parlay.
So I'm doing this for you guys. If we keep Lamar with the over, Zay with the under, Mark Andrews over, Rashad over. We've got 459.87 payout.
You like Derek? I like Derrick Henry anytime. I think when we get the Reds, it's automatic.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
I like Derrick Henry.
Brandon, what's your bet? I want your parlay.
Okay, shit.
Give me the whole thing.
I'm not even putting the actual parlay. I'm just putting in what you guys are giving me.
No, you have to give out a parlay. It's got to be at least 3 legs.
All right, so I'm taking the Ravens all across the board, spread, money, and over.
Well, that's tough.
Touchdown scores is going to be Derek.
You can do that on the
same team?
Hell
yeah, you can do that. I was playing with that shit.
You can't parlay it. I don't think you can parlay it.
Yeah, you can't do.
You can't parlay it.
Money line.
I don't think you can parlay the spread and the money line.
Shit, yes you can, bro.
FanDuel is letting me.
I swear to God, I did that shit before. I straight did the Ravens everything, like because I was just playing with certain.
I got it right now. It say you can't do it.
Yeah.
What the over?
So here's the thing: if you bet the Ravens +3 and the money line, you're just getting the money line odds. You're not getting the spread. It just doesn't.
No, that's you know what. That's if you take the Ravens minus, and then the money line plus, and then the over. That you can do it like that, though. I know for sure you can.
Yeah,
but you're right though. They're not going.
Right now, I've got +3.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the over under on the game this week?
46.5.
Over. Take the over.
I like the
over. 100%. 100%.
I like the over. So we putting up 40.
PT, you're taking the Ravens money line over 46.5.
And cover in the +3 on the spread.
Well, you can't do that.
It's FanDuel is literally letting me.
Not a lot.
What? But you're only getting the odds for the money line or the spread, and it's going to be whichever's better for you.
Bro,
so the
that's
money
what
line.
He's saying his FanDuel doing.
I'm just telling you, it makes no fucking sense to parlay +3 and the money line. You already want
if
fucking.
That's what the fuck he want to do. Let him do that then. If that's what he wants to do,
it doesn't make any sense.
It's a less than 5 cents difference. If I just take the money line, it's 52 cents. If I put the spread on there, it's 49 cents for payout.
You can't win. You can't win.
Brandon's doing some fucking crazy hack shit. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, I swear you can do that because let me see, because on my shit I can do that.
That's in fucking California over here. This is like Jake saying put your mortgage on a Ricard 3 touchdown last year.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time now.
All right, whatever you say. Okay, that's fine.
I'm going through the spreads right now.
All right, do you want mine?
Yeah, get it.
All right, so alternate spread, Ravens 3, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown, and Derrick Henry over 80 yards rushing is what I'm going with. Huh? That's my
over 80.
Yeah.
And
all right, since we cooking now, let's cook.
Anytime touchdown. Okay, got it.
That's easy money. That's put your mortgage on it, put the kids through college. Do whatever you got to do.
Okay, Brandon. So your bet. This is the boring bet.
So you confident?
Ravens money line, Ravens +3, and over total 46.5.
And I've also got Derrick Henry anytime score, and I've got a 2+ score touchdown for Lamar Jackson.
Passing?
That's just 2+ touchdowns.
Yeah, that'd be passing. I'm sure on FanDuel. I don't think that they do.
So right
They
now,
don't do
FanDuel,
either, yeah.
no, or right now for 2+ touchdowns on Lamar, and it's giving me $10 for SGP with a payout of 1,435.14
For all those.
for all those.
But that's Lamar 2+ passing touchdowns.
No, just 2+ touchdowns.
It's passing.
It's passing. They're not going to let you do mix and match on that unless it says combined rushing and passing.
I will literally screenshot this.
Or you're telling me you're trying to bet Lamar 2+ rushing.
Brandon's on like a VPN and has got like some other country's odds going on here where like sports betting just became legal. Something's going on. I don't know.
Nah, it's just Indiana's weird gambling laws.
Yeah, like allow people to.
Hey, could be worse, Brandon. Could live in fucking California where they'll tax the shit out of you, but not allow you to fucking gamble.
Yeah, Jake, we get it.
Could be that.
You can't gamble. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even fucking gamble if I want to.
Oh man, no.
That's right.
So
can't be a fucking degenerate.
So for the 2+ touchdowns on this, it's it's a running touchdown, not a passing.
That's what I'm telling you. So you're telling me you want to give out 2+ rushing touchdowns for Lamar and a rushing touchdown for Derrick Henry. You're telling me we're going to score 3 rushing touchdowns and 2 of them are going to be Lamar Jackson. How many times has Lamar Jackson scored 2 rushing touchdowns in a game in his career?
Shit, it's possible though.
Less than 5.
He been in that bag where he don't want to run a lot. No more.
Right. Especially in the beginning of the season, he doesn't want to run a lot.
True.
Oh yeah,
but here's the thing: the thought behind that is because of the whole threat of the run option with Derrick Henry.
Listen, if that's it's your pick. I don't give a fuck, man. It's just if it's a really bad pick next week, we're gonna fucking piss down your throat.
But I'm not actually putting it because I don't have.
You have to bet it
to gamble.
Oh, also, just for
put $1 on it. You got to bet something.
Just for clarity's sake, I will be the Patrick Ricard anytime touchdown bet every game this year.
Oh,
that's my.
Oh, are you gonna finally do that?
He did it every game last year.
Every game.
No,
Really?
bro, no.
Yes.
Zamboni, he did it against the Browns.
Bro, nah.
So I'm gonna do that, and then zone.
It's a donation, bro. You might as well.
The Trippy I paid for. He scored 1 touchdown last year, and it covered everything.
Yeah, if he hits it one time, it doesn't matter because it's like plus 2,100 every week.
Yeah.
So if you're betting $32 on it, you're gonna do pretty well.
And then the
that shit is gonna be more higher now because he got Derrick Henry.
The Trippy 60-minute special of winning the first, second, third, and fourth quarter parlayed together. I will also.
That one never hit.
That one has never hit. I put $3.20 on it every week.
Yo, you still be doing that, yo?
Yep.
You doing it
100%.
this Thursday?
Yes.
I think you should
Might as
switch
well.
it up this
Fuck it.
time, though, bro. I think you should.
All right. I can see that Key's been in the lab. I've been watching him peck away on the phone. What do you got?
All right, so I'm gonna go LJ. Let me recook it. So I'm gonna go LJ for 175.
Okay.
Mahomes for 200.
No op bets.
No,
I put them. I put them on mine though.
Name, bro, he giving it for the listeners, bro. Nah.
This is your
Hey,
Ravens.
he's trying to make some cheese.
Yeah, my
That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to make some cheese. That's
I
it.
put them on there too though.
What is it? Is it Mahomes over 1.5 interceptions?
Bro,
I'll let you put that on there.
Don't listen to him talking about the ops, bro. He would make you lose
gotta-
money, bro. Fucking with him, I'd have lost hella money going to the Orioles game. Just making an Orioles parlay. And all the other people that I had on the opposite team to get hits or whatever, then did all that. And here I go waiting on 2-3 Orioles.
You can bet whatever the fuck you want. I'm just telling you, I'm not putting ops on my ticket. I'm not doing it.
I won't either.
Hey, you afraid of money then?
No, I don't bet for ops. I don't bet for my enemy's success.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, bro, betting.
Hey, man.
We can still win.
Let him bet yards. Let him bet yards because if a quarterback's going for hella yards, that's fine.
Saying. I ain't betting for them to win. I'm betting.
Hell no.
Do something during the game though.
Yeah. Let Mahomes go for 300, 350 yards. Because if he's throwing for 400.
What's your Mahomes total?
I like him for the 200. For a total, I would probably put him around like 215 to 220. Me personally, that's what I think.
So you're going 200 plus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Touchdown scores, I'm going anytime Derrick Henry.
All right.
I like 4 receptions for Zay Flowers.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. Zay 4+. I like that a lot.
With 40 yards, Mark Andrews for the 25, Derrick Henry for 40 yards.
You said Mark Andrews for 40 also?
No, 25.
25, okay. Derrick Henry, did you say 40 plus rushing?
40 plus rushing.
Okay. I mean, that parlay probably pays plus 850 would be my guess. Maybe higher with the touchdown. So that's a pretty healthy parlay. I like that. I would personally bet it without Mahomes because I don't support our opposition in any way.
I put all of them on there. Travis Kelce for 42. I like Travis Kelce for 40.
So just to be clear, I do bet on players from other teams, but only when they're not playing the Ravens. So I'll have plenty of tickets in on other games, but
we gotta be realistic, though. You gotta be realistic.
Yeah, realistically, fuck the opposition.
I'm betting on a Travis Kelce torn ACL. Fuck that, Mark.
Travis Kelce's head on a pike.
I don't fucking like him.
Trippy, what do you got? Oh fuck! Who did we lose?
We lost Drew.
Ah shit.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
You can hear
Actually, Trippy already gave out his ticket, right?
You can hear
Trippy
me?
was all. I hear you now. Yeah. What's up? What do you got?
Hold on, I was over here cooking. I ain't gonna lie, I'm straight giving out this what I'm playing, y'all. I'm putting this on my no sweat. I don't even give a fuck. Hold up. I'm still cooking real quick. Hold on, give me a second.
Hold on, while you're doing that, Jake, you give me yours. How about that?
Oh, you already know California don't do gambling, so I'm gonna just give you a bold take. Kyle Hamilton can come away with a forced fumble and an interception.
Wow. Okay.
Key was talking about Travis Kelce, and my thing glitched out and kicked me out. Didn't want to make bad vibes.
Jake just gave out a fucking crazy pick.
This is like Jake betting that Stone was going to get 3 interceptions in the game last year.
This time I want Kyle Hamilton with a pick and a forced fumble.
You got to give me one more leg though.
One more leg. All right. Let me think on that.
Trenton Sims forced fumble.
That'll do too. But you know what? Nah,
David
Ojabo strip sack. Yeah. All right. Those tackles are kind of weak there. Well, if you can't, then give me a Zay anytime tutty.
All right.
For my no sweat, I'm about to do something crazy though. I'm gonna put some.
They cap your winnings. The no sweats.
You said do what?
They cap your winnings, so you can only win like $100 off it or something.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, they
whatever.
They don't.
It's free money.
They try to block you from
Yeah, but what Drew's saying is don't go overboard with the odds because
even if it's for $1 million, they give you $100.
Right. So make sure you're somewhere in the neighborhood of where they cap you out, because otherwise you're making your odds longer for no reason.
And I will be having my son on Sunday do every game. He's going to pick one touchdown score, and then we're going to put it in his college fund when he hits.
You got to send me those picks. I'm tailing Jackson.
All right. It's not going to happen, but we got to do it anyway. On the off chance.
All right, Trippy, did you figure yours out?
Yeah. I don't know what's up with my app, yo. My shit acting a little slow, bro. Oh, this easy money right here. What? Isaiah Likely over 1.5 receptions. What? Bro, he's around getting 2 on the first drive.
That's maybe.
I like this. I like this parlay right here. It's a 12 leg, but I think I'm supposed to take some legs off though. Hold on. I'm waiting for it to pop, but this is gonna smack right here. This is no sweat right here. Hold on, yo. My bad. Damn, yo. All right, here we go. Hold on, let me take these off real quick. Let me take these 2 off, the over and the spread. There we go. This is a 10 leg right here. So listen, y'all. This the Trippy special right here. I'm telling y'all bad tailors. Ravens money line. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Zay Flowers anytime touchdown. Lamar 200 passing yards, alternate passing yards. Derrick Henry 60 alternate rushing yards.
Hold on 1 second. Ravens money line. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Zay anytime touchdown. What was after Zay anytime touchdown?
Lamar 200 plus passing yards.
Okay.
Clear my
Henry 60.
Derrick Henry 60 rushing yards, 60 plus rushing yards.
Derrick Henry 60 plus rushing yards.
Okay.
Yep.
Zay Flowers 50 plus receiving yards.
Okay.
Bateman 25 plus receiving yards. Lamar 2 plus passing touchdowns. Rashad Bateman over 2.5 receptions. And Isaiah Likely over 1.5 total reception.
Okay.
Rashad Bateman's going to end the game with 24 receiving yards, and Trippy's going to like wait for him at the airport and beat the living shit out of him.
Yo, that's really how it be, bro.
Yeah. He's
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Look, I'm putting $20 on that bitch. You heard me. That shit gonna win me $1,700. What you say?
All right, I got mine coming now. Mine is not as aggressive as yours, but mine's kind of long. I think mine's 7 legs. So I got.
Who you talking about? Mine's?
Hold up.
Yeah.
What we doing?
You think mine's was aggressive? You think that was aggressive?
Hell yeah.
You have multiple anytime touchdowns in a parlay.
Only reason why it was aggressive for real, because I got all these people on here like to be. I mean, if you want me to be like,
you're the aggressive guy, Trip. That's your.
You're an aggressive better.
Right, but see, this the no sweat for real. If you want me to be honest, I take the Ravens money line of Zay Flowers anytime touchdown of Bateman and Lamar 2 passing touchdowns and Rashad Bateman, and I keep everything else, and I put like Pacheco anytime touchdown.
No, dude, give your pick.
Travis Kelce 60. No, that's what I'm gonna do for my no sweat though. But I'm gonna still put this ticket in though. But this ain't gonna be my no sweat though.
I'll make sure that it's noted as no sweat.
No, this ain't gonna be my no sweat. That's just my Ravens ticket that I like. That's a 10 leg.
All right. Here's mine. Lamar 25 plus and
rushing yards.
25 plus rushing, 175 plus passing.
Hold up. Lamar
Right.
25. You said passing 175.
Yeah.
Okay.
Derrick Henry 40 plus rushing and a touchdown. Likely 2 plus receptions. Andrews 3 plus receptions. Zay Flowers 4 plus receptions. That's my bit. That's my parlay.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate that either.
I don't see likely receptions.
Yeah, total receptions.
I think likely goes way over too. I'm just being safe, you know.
You gotta go to total receptions.
Total receptions.
Player total receptions under player receiving yards.
I'm really trying to find it.
Because usually when you go to stuff like that, they be having other players on there. Like you can see other player lines, like the main. They only got like the main. You said, yeah. Oh, Bateman line went up to 30.5, y'all.
You're still not gonna get it.
Probably not.
Yo, why they? Whoa. Yo, why they disrespecting my man Likely like that, bro? His line at 16.5, bro.
Because he's not
gonna get that.
Because he's tight end too.
Yeah,
pretty much.
You gotta understand, he was getting all when Mutt was hurt.
Look, Nelson Aguilar 14.
You gotta think Mark's listed as 46.5.
Justice Hill at 9.5. Yo, you gotta check these low numbers out, bro. Like Derrick Henry at 8.5. Like I don't know, I wouldn't fuck with Derrick Henry, but
That
Justice Hill,
right.
what?
Nelly with
Justice Hill at 9.5 rushing yards.
No,
Yep.
receiving yards. Receiving.
Oh, he had 16.5 over under for rushing. I like the over.
Yeah, definitely. That's
absolutely.
Who for Justice Hill?
Yep.
Yeah.
Justice Hill is 6 or the
Oh,
6.
you know what? See, the other day they ain't
Hey,
have
Key,
all
you're
this
right.
on
You
here
are
the other
right.
day.
Isaiah Likely's not showing up right now, but if you just wait till closer to game time, he'll be.
No, he's showing up. You got to go to where they said if you go to receiving props and then click
you gotta
on
go to player. Yeah,
player total receptions.
Yeah,
you got
player receiving yards.
under.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so just go over 1.5. Okay. Same thing.
They got Patrick Mahomes over 21.5 rushing yards. Like, damn, I feel like that's a little disrespectful to our defense. Y'all think Lamar can get 2 passing touchdowns?
Yeah. I have another. I'll give my parlay out. It's not my Zone 32 parlay, but
let me find out. You one of them fake ass cappers and shit. You want somebody subscribe to your Discord to get the picks and shit.
No, I'll give it. I'll give it. Sure.
I never understood why people do that, yo. All you gotta do is share your picks. Like, all you gotta do is make sure you don't show what you putting down on it. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't pay nobody. I'm not paying nobody for no picks. Fuck that. Because when it don't hit,
like guaranteed win.
So
exactly.
Here is.
Unless I know for sure.
All right. So here, this is a 4, 5. It's a 9-leg parlay. It is plus 11, 7, 11. It's a big one. So Ravens money line. Over 46.5. Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown. Mark Andrews, anytime touchdown. Lamar, 175 plus passing. Lamar, 2 plus passing touchdowns. Lamar, 25 plus rushing. Mark Andrews, 40 plus receiving. Zay Flowers, 25 plus receiving. That's what I got. I'm putting $5 on it to win 500.
When Will says he's putting $5 on it, you have to remember that he paid $73,000 for his line too. That's total.
I'm just trying to relate to the listeners. That's all.
That's fair.
So that's a long shot, but I like to throw a couple of those in every game. It's a lottery ticket.
All right, what do we have for final score?
Okay, this is where we get real interesting because I'm probably going to bet everybody's score picks because with 6 people, man, we could really hit that. So if you bet a couple bucks on a correct score, you're going to hit big.
Who's going first?
I'll go first because I went last. I'm going to go with Ravens 34, Chiefs 24.
I'm pretty close to yours. 35-20, so same ballpark.
I'm going to go 27-23.
27-23, okay. I like all these because they respect the number.
They're football numbers.
Well, they respect the number, so like in any of these situations, the Ravens are winning. Whether like on yours you did -3, right? You gave like an alternate spread.
Yeah.
And the game spread's 3. So yeah, no, I like all these. Okay.
Trippy, what do you have?
Ravens 38, Chiefs 20.
All right.
Jake's gonna pick the Chiefs like a fucking bitch. I know it.
People forget that Jake picked the Eagles.
Well, you do something long enough, you eventually become the villain. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs, 31-26.
Are you a Ravens fan?
I'm a fucking Ravens fan. But to
Shit.
be the man,
Yeah.
whoa, you gotta beat the man. And until I see it happen, I'm picking against it.
We
so
beat them.
I'm gonna go
We've
with.
done it once, 4-1 all time.
Oh shit.
But we should have
Which
beat him
is
the first time
frustrating.
Lamar ever played Mahomes.
Yes, we should have. That fucking miraculous throw.
And quite frankly, we should have beat him on that Monday Night Football game too. Except Thomas fucked everything.
That was
up.
a bad day.
Yeah.
White pants.
I want to say
Black jerseys, white pants.
38-27
You said what?
Ravens. 38-27 Ravens.
All right, so we have some repeating numbers. I like that we're all our brains are kind of in the same place except Jake.
Yeah, other than Jake, because he's asshole and thinks he's cool being different.
Hey, man. Hey,
Shut up.
you
Shut
do
up.
something
Nobody
long
else.
enough, you
Jake,
gotta
shut
be
the
a
fuck up.
villain.
Nobody else.
There's no reason
Stop
fucking nobody else.
that, man. Stop playing dark,
I'm
man.
Drew.
Nobody cares.
Hey, I'm Drew.
You
Look what I did. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
If Heath Ledger in another movie, to be
Hey,
honest.
I am Drew. I have ball hair on my chin.
Are you trying to say that I have a robotic voice? Is that what you're going for there?
That's exactly what I'm saying. What the fuck,
Okay,
God?
so Brokeback Mountain Jake can go fuck himself.
I'm fucking Drew, and I will slap you with my tit.
Okay. That's so
Right.
probably sexual. Just getting
Right.
uncomfortable
Whoop,
sexual
pow!
harassment going on here.
So
There you go.
I was trying to get Mrs. BT to text me and chime in with her score too.
She's in Ohio State, and we don't want her picks.
Looks like I have wings right now.
There you go.
Well, I mean, again, just to point out, Will has made a suicide bet on the Ravens this year. So, if we wear all white, Will has to die. Like, we're gonna do it. It's time for me to die, and then Will's actually gonna kill himself. So,
Yeah.
No,
we,
to be clear,
yeah.
we'd have to wear all white for every single road game.
I mean,
He'll pull a Kenny
I
from
like
South
We already
Park.
know-
right now.
I'm
already know-
tired, guys.
We already know for a fact that we're wearing Purple Rising and all black on
Yeah.
2 specific games, so we would have to wear all white in every game on the road.
thoughts
They,
and prayers.
they got all. I think they put out the threads. It's all white, right?
Yeah, it's all,
Yeah, it's all white.
which
And
is
just
Will's
be clear,
favorite.
It will. By
all
the way,
white-
if you
All white is a
You
500
tell that-
record now.
Man,
It's
I need
500.
a white Zay Flowers jersey. That's
if
what I need.
anybody tell that correct score that I just gave out, you put $1 on there, that win you a cool little 500. You know, a little.
That's what I'm trying to
you
say.
know.
That's why I will bet every single score prediction that all of you did. I'll bet all of them.
Except Jake's.
Right.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
bad.
won't bet that one.
Shit,
There,
Jake.
bad karma.
Shit, you better bet Jake shit. You never know. Jake been right. Well, I ain't trying to say
Jake
that
has
we're gonna
never
lose
hit
though.
We-
but
Jake
I
has
don't
never
wanna
won-
be right.
Jake never won a song poll when Jake's parlay.
Well, that's because
never
Drew
hit.
but Drew conspired against me for the song polls. That
No,
was
just the
outward
people- the
I, ain't gonna
conspiratorial
lie, I
hate.
want the right
He-
score. I want the right score.
He
to be
called his minions
38
to stuff the
20.
ballot box. So I see why that was. It happened.
It's called
Especially when I
campaign.
started picking more
Awesome.
relevant songs.
It's taken a lot of pressure off of us this season to not have to do any song picks because Lil Key
Yeah.
was generous enough to gift us his Ravens anthem as our intro. So
That he was.
Yeah, I'm trying to get 105. I'm trying to get 105.7 to play that shit. They keep asking for a total request and shit. And I say, yo, play my little man, Lil Key.
Asking for what?
And Nolan talking about I said I asked him to play it on the 105.7. They got this shit called the total request. I said I was trying to hear that shit, but I guess he on vacation now though. But I'm definitely gonna call in this week. I'm trying to hear that shit on the radio, man. They bluffing.
Did I tell you I'm friends with the Ravens DJ?
Man,
who DJ Kopak?
DJ Kopak, yeah. Our kids play sports together and go to school together.
We gotta get that to him.
Yeah, so I really want to get you and him connected because your shit should be like a hallmark of his his pre-games, yeah.
Exactly.
So I'll see if I can make that happen. I'll see if I can get that connection going.
Okay, for sure.
So he's cool. So I'm sure he would be totally good with that. But I'll talk to you offline about it.
Key, you got to plug the album. Everything else you got.
The album Hardest I Ever Wrote is out everywhere right now on all streaming platforms, all DSPs, whatever you listen to.
Great album too. Great album.
I'm telling you, 12 tracks. Not being biased, you just heard it. It ain't no skips though. So make sure y'all go check.
And this is coming from me. I don't like new rap typically, but I like everything Key does. I really do.
For sure.
No bullshit. I like Key as a person, but I also like Key's music a lot. So
this man don't even know who NBA Youngboy is, man.
I know who NBA Youngboy is. I don't like his music. I think it stinks.
Yeah, it ain't my taste.
You know who Boss Man D-Lo is?
No,
I never heard of that name.
I can't say that I do.
I've never heard of that name once in my life.
I've never heard that name. Now, if you send it to me, I'll listen to it.
You ain't never heard this song, I Was Bad in Fucking School? Now I'm trying to dodge a sentence. Bad bitch, 50 flow, Ian Hibachi. You never heard that?
No,
I don't think so.
Heard that shit.
I don't think so.
Boss Man, the only Boss Man I know of is the Big Boss Man.
I don't know where I would have heard it.
Georgia.
We didn't know who Plies was.
We gotta get you.
Oh, yeah,
that is
right.
true. He did not know who Plies was. That was that's a late 2000s shit. I need a bitch who puts smell like water. One of the lines. Fucking one of his lines. I need me a bitch who puts smell like water. What
You
do you mean?
have a song like I was a big Plies fan. He definitely had a song like that.
Yeah. It's fucking started the song always. I need me a bitch who puts smell like water. And that exactly that candor too.
You'll have me walking around. Really
fucking around with me, gonna get that shit bag, the colostomy bag.
But yeah, man, we gonna beat the shit out the Chiefs.
We should,
I hope so. I hope I am wrong.
Well,
I would like to be wrong.
Everybody, keep paying attention to Key because anybody who wasn't tuned in last season, I think we picked up some people since last year. Mm-hmm. But Key's out before every home game. Does Who You With on IG. So go on Ravens Walk, find him. He'll put you on camera, ask you some questions. If you're not weird, you probably will make his video. If you are weird, then just watch and enjoy. But I'm gonna be out there as much as I can this year. I know Trippy will be out there. And
no, well, you're not allowed to go. You ruined the AFC. We went over this. Enough.
I'll still.
He didn't ruin it. The Canadian did, dog.
Yo, Trippy, if you guys make it to Cincinnati, I'll try to make my way down there. I'm only about 2 hours away from there.
I'll definitely be there. Home opener. I'll be there before the game. I won't be there. I'm not going to the game.
If anybody driving to that joint, one of them away games, let me know because I'm in.
We're trying to make some shit happen. I know right now I am definitely planning on being at the Browns game week 18. 100%.
They won't. Will we even be playing? Like Lamar will even be
playing for something? That's
probably not. Probably not. But Big Dog Dad. I know Big Dog's son's not allowed to listen to this show. That's going to be his Christmas present from his dad. So I'll be there at that one.
You mean from Santa?
No, from his dad.
Okay, good.
And then I know that Jake's coming in for one game. What is it?
I'm gonna tell him.
One is it?
The plan is the Broncos.
Okay.
The plan is against the Broncos.
Here, if you a Ravens fan, you got to be at the Eagles game. That's going to be the best game of the season, I think, personally. As long as everybody stays healthy, December 1st, in Philly right up the road, that game is going to be the one.
That is one I will not.
If I do a road game, that one will make sense. I got family up there. My sister lives pretty close to the stadium.
That's a home game. That's a home game.
It's a home game.
Fuck. Okay.
That's a home game.
I mean, I'm going to do my best to be out there for as many as I can, pre-games, meeting up with Key, hanging out with Trippy, all that. So I'll definitely be there next week.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fly from the opposite coast with that one. That's now you're getting into fucking Thanksgiving weekend
and Pittsburgh.
If the Ravens play the Colts next year, do they play at Indy or do they play at Baltimore?
They probably be in Indy.
How are we supposed to know that? That's
shit. I hope it. Shit, I hope Indy. I'll go visit my pappy. Go back to the Luke and shit. Go talk shit to those people again.
They got the schedules online, like the future teams we play.
Yeah, I think it's 1 or 2 seasons out.
Let's see. When did we last play the Colts and the AFC South?
We'll figure out when Drew's going to come down too. I know. I think he'll be trying.
It was last year.
He's got some limitations.
G fucking around and come down to fucking.
The closest 2 stadiums
3 years
is going to be Lucas Oil and Paul Brown.
Paul Brown, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be careful when I go down there. I gotta be gotta be cautious.
And if Brandon, if they come to the Luke, I'll go visit my dad and we'll link up.
Legit.
That man lives in Madison.
Yep. All right. Well.
All right, y'all. Well, that about does it for us. It's about that time. That's gonna do it for this week's episode 126. We will be back to discuss this, that, and the other. Hopefully, I'm fucking wrong. Stop wearing the alt whites, and maybe I won't pick against you. But meanwhile, it's time for me to die.
Zone 32.